In this video, we're going to look at paragraph tab stops. Tab stops are mainly used to help line up text. So let's look at what the different tabs can do. Now, I'm actually going to turn on non-printing characters. The keyboard shortcut for that is Control Shift and 8, or for those who want to use the ribbon, we can go up to the paragraph group and click this button right here, and that will toggle on non-printing characters. Now, by default, Word allows you to tab, and it lines up to every half-inch mark on the ruler. So you can see right here, we've tabbed it, and it lines up to the number 1. Now, the first type of tab we have is a left-aligned tab. You can see for all of these paragraphs, I've created a tab stop on 3.5. So if you look up here on my ruler, you can see when I click in here, there's the left tab stop. So when we look at this center align tab, you can see the 3.5 center tab is right there. Now, the right tab aligns the text to the right. So you can see there's a 3.5 right tab, and you can see all the text is right aligned. We also have a decimal. So it's lined up to the decimal point. Of course, you're typically going to use numbers for that one. And finally, we have the bar tab. And the bar tab at 3.5, you can see Word has placed a bar right next to my text. It'll actually go through it. It's just going to draw a bar wherever you put that tab stop. Now let's move on to putting in some tab stops. In my document, you can see that I have tabs, and this is the symbol for tabs when you have non-printing characters on. Now I'm going to turn that off just so we can concentrate on how the text is going to line up when you do these tab stops. Remember that these are separate paragraphs, so you need to select all of them if you are doing all of these at once. So I'm going to select all the lines I want to put a tab stop, and I'm going to put a right tab stop, and I'm going to use the ruler for this. To the left of your ruler, there's the tab stop selection. And when you click through this, it'll cycle through the different tabs. So right now it's left tab. I click it once, and that's center tab. One more time, and that's a right tab. Now I'm going to put a right tab stop on the number 4. So I'm going to click on it, and you can see my tab stops now on the ruler. Now, a couple things about this. We can move it to adjust it along the ruler. And if I don't need the tab stop, I can drag it off the ruler. And once I let go, it goes back to normal. Now the text is nicely lined up to number 4 along our right tab stop. For the last 2 sections, we're going to use the paragraph dialog. So I'm going to select this first section. Now, this has numbers in it, so it might do nicely with a decimal tab stop. So I'm going to go up to the paragraph dialog box launcher. And in the bottom corner, I'm going to click on tabs. So we want our tab stop at the 4-inch line. So I'm going to type in 4. Then I choose the type of tab I want, which is decimal. And we also want to put a leader. So this will have dots across the page until it reaches the text on the other side. Now, if I wanted to place more tabs, I could click Set, but we actually want to click OK. As you can see, right on the number 4, we go down and it lines up to that decimal point. Now, the last section, we're going to do a similar procedure. So I'm going to select that last section, go to the paragraph group, click on tabs, and for this one, we're going to put it at 4 again. We want a center tab stop, and we'll use a different type of leader. We'll use number 4, and then click OK. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.